Cesar Ritz dreamt of a hotel where unparalleled levels of style, sophistication and elegance were commonplace. A hotel that elevated the concept of service to little short of an art form. A hotel that would be the very last word in luxury and refinement. On May the 24th, 1906, the Ritz opened its doors to universal acclaim. The dream became real. A legend was born. The grand entrance sets the tone. Below a spectacular stairwell, the lobby is home to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales' royal warrant and the finest concierge service in the world.
Good morning, Michael speaking. May I help you all? A very good morning, sir. May I take the key for you? Thank you. Have a nice day, sir.
With decades of service at the Ritz between them, the uniformed gentlemen behind this desk regularly accomplish the seemingly impossible.
My colleague used to say we can get anything from a drawing pin to a battleship, and we do that for our clients.
From last-minute theatre tickets to scheduling an entire itinerary, no task is too large or too small. From the lobby, the long gallery runs the entire length of the hotel, a spectacular vaulted space linking a series of elegant public rooms. Off the long gallery, there is the Palm Court, venue for that most celebrated of institutions, afternoon tea at the Ritz. Stephen Boxall, General Manager, takes us to the entrance of the magnificently restored William Kent House, which is available for private engagements. Completely restored, these incredible rooms reflect the considerable investment made by the hotel's owners.
Cesar Ritz had a plan 100 years ago to include William Kent House in the original hotel. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful at that time, but 100 years later, we were able to purchase William Kent House and include it in the Ritz. We have liaised closely with English Heritage, making sure that the fabrics fit in with a Kentian style design to ensure that we match what William Kent would have wanted in the era. Having been at the Ritz for 11 years, to be given the opportunity to run probably the most beautiful house in London, that in itself was a privilege, and then to have William Kent added, it certainly makes me enormously proud to be associated with an institution like the Ritz.
At the end of the long gallery is the Ritz restaurant. Described as one of the most beautiful dining rooms in the world, it is the epitome of Edwardian splendor. As the staff finish setting the tables, the restaurant manager oversees the order of service briefing.
Do you want to just quickly go through the du jour menu?
Then a semaine course your pomfret cibrim with aubergine caviar and sweet pepper.
The menu has been created by executive chef John Williams, who presides over the Ritz kitchens.
I think the difference in dining here is the elegance. We have total elegance throughout. People enjoy the whole pomp and ceremony of coming into a grand dining room like this, and there's not many around. Then, of course, hopefully, I'm actually going to surprise people in every way when they come in, from the first mouthful right to the very end, that I've got something special and that they can go away with a wonderful memory of what we have in the Ritz. One of the first things that I actually wanted to do was to really make it a classic French-style food of haute cuisine, but also to retain the British element. The British element, I'm a British cook. I cook in the style of French cooks, but using English recipes.
After dinner, the bar manager is at work creating his signature cocktails in the Rivoli bar.
Which cocktails would you like to order? Ritz 100. Ritz 100? Excellent choice. Cheers. Cheers.
Guests at the hotel are also offered membership of the Ritz Club. Located in the hotel's former ballroom, it is now an exclusive private members' restaurant and casino. A perfect place to end an evening at the Ritz. Throughout its history, the Ritz has played host to the great and the good. During the war, Churchill, de Gaulle and Eisenhower chose the Ritz to hold their summit meetings. The Prince of Wales, later King Edward VIII, was a regular visitor. Charlie Chaplin's visit in 1921 created such a furore he needed 40 policemen to escort him through the assembled fans. Today, the Ritz is still an oasis in the heart of central London, providing everything and more that a guest could want. The hotel is even home to one of the capital's most prestigious jewelers, Ritz Fine Jewellery. Discreet, luxurious, sophisticated. Spending time at the Ritz is simply a delight, and it's why guests return time after time. Each of the 135 guest rooms is unique in style and furnishing. Everyone has a personal favorite.
The Ritz is unique and sets the bench for standards, whether it be service standards or opulence in luxury. We have an obligation that when guests arrive, expectation levels are enormously high. We don't only aim to meet those, but we expect to exceed those.
Where possible, original 100-year-old antiques have been restored or faithful reproductions commissioned. The attention to detail is breathtaking. But the fabric of the building is just part of the Ritz story. At the heart of the Ritz experience are the people and personalities who work here.
I think our staff here are the best anywhere in the world.
The difference being that when you put on that Ritz uniform, our members of staff are and feel special.
The commitment to personal service and attention to detail that inspired César Ritz a century ago is kept alive by the owners and every member of staff. And it's made the Ritz the greatest hotel in the world.
It's the actual aura of the place. You know, when I first started, you know, that's what hit me. You know, it's the ambience of the hotel. There's nowhere like it. You know, it's one of the most beautiful hotels anywhere.
Today, just as in 1906, César Ritz's singular vision is resplendently alive.